The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Neon Masquerade, a Vampire the Masquerade duet chronicle featuring David Larkins and Desiree Valdez.
But I'm waiting for you. I must go slow. I must not think bad thoughts. When is this world coming to? Both sides are right. Let both sides murder. I give up. Why can't they? I must not think bad thoughts. I must not think bad thoughts. I must not think bad thoughts. The civil wars and the uncivilized wars.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
So we're back.
Yes, for another installment.
Yep.
Well, we're actually starting chapter 2.
Right, so it's been a little while.
It's been a long while.
As befits a gap between chapters.
Sometimes.
And I promised that I was going to read up on the book a little more closely, and that was a complete and utter failure on my part. So I will still be muddling my way through to the best of my abilities. But I figured instead of just waiting another 6 months until...
Oh, God. 6 months?
I don't know, man. This thing's a brick. I mean, I read parts of it, but
Anyway,
it's a big book.
do you need more light over there?
I'm good.
It's pretty dark.
I'm good for now.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, here we are. Mm-hmm. We have gone back and re-listened to the last 15 minutes of the last session.
Well, I've been listening. I listened to the second episode we did, and then the fourth. My numbers are probably off, but I
The last and then the next to last, right?
no.
Oh.
No.
Which ones did you listen to?
No, anyway, I listened to the one from January, I think, part of it, and then the one from May.
Skipped ahead.
I listened to most of it, but that doesn't matter. What matters is, I got an idea. So we're starting chapter 2.
Yep.
And so, you know how at the end of the last session I was all like, perplexed by your employee evaluation of me, like, what have you learned?
Right.
What are your goals? And blah, blah,
I
blah.
gave you 3 out of 5 in order to motivate you.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
If that's ever happened to me. Or you.
Or me. Anywho,
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is you need to get those questions at the beginning of this
Okay.
of the chapter,
Yeah.
and we'll list
Give
it
you
out.
something to look at.
Give me some action items,
Yeah.
and then that way
Get a PowerPoint going.
at the end we can really see like, oh, I did have those goals. This is what I want to do for this chapter.
Yeah.
I think that might be good. Plus, you're gonna have to review the dice rules for me because I'm an idiot.
No.
Stupid,
Haven't
dumb
played-
idiot.
Stupid idiot. We just haven't played this in what? Let's see. Last time we played was in May or April.
It was May. Well,
I think we recorded in April and I posted in May.
really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But
Anyway, it's been several weeks, couple months. And
yeah, I think the listeners are sad about that. So I think you need to really get on it and
Oh shit.
start catering to their every whim.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
And make sure that we play. No, no. To be fair, I've wanted to play this for.
you have been hounding me
Yeah,
ceaselessly
yeah, because
on an almost daily basis.
because I'm pretty bored.
So
So and all I have is just my ideas of where this
all you have
character's
is
going.
the theater of the mind to escape into. So
I need to dissociate as frequently as possible in my everyday life.
well.
So you haven't given me
and
any.
everybody else is
You haven't given me any fodder really to work with.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm a little. It's a little upsetting. And you're taking your responsibility fairly lightly.
That's true. I created a monster and then.
Well, no,
tried
it's
to
actually-
ignore said monster.
It's similar to hummingbird feeders. If you put a hummingbird feeder out, I'm not kidding. If you
Really?
If you put a hummingbird feeder out in one location, the hummingbirds are going to remember the next year where they were. So they're going to come back to those locations and go, where the fuck's the feeder if it's not there? If it is there, it's a good thing. If it's not there, it confuses them and it's upsetting.
I see.
So you don't want to upset the hummingbirds.
No, never upset the hummingbirds.
No.
All right. So what else you got for me?
That's it.
No.
We'll talk about
Do
it
you need a
when...
pencil? Do you need to?
Yeah, I do.
So you had some questions about the dice pool.
Just remind me again when I'm rolling these. So let me see if I can remember.
Yeah.
So if I have awareness, I have things that can also I have things that can add bonuses to those, I think. Or I can add bonus dice to those, but
Well, it's not so much bonus dice as combining dice.
so if I have awareness and retainer, I can combine those two.
I mean, there's nothing in the rules that says you can't. That would be an unusual combination.
Okay, well then, so what's
let me take you through it. So usually, what you're doing is you're combining attributes, which are your section at the top there.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
abilities.
Okay, so like perception and awareness.
That's a very common.
Okay, so that would be 4 and 2.
Right.
So I'd be rolling 6 dice.
6 dice, and then I set.
And then you set the number. So what's the number? 5.
Sure.
So I roll.
Guys masturbating in the middle of the street. That's pretty easy to see.
Oh my god. Okay. So then I roll, and so any that I roll over,
Yes, equal or over.
equal or over, I keep.
However,
If I have, this was something that you keep putting on my. Anyway, yes. If I have,
any natural ones, they cancel out successes.
I have 2 1s.
Right.
So cancel out 2. I had 4 successes, but now I only have 2 successes because this game is rigged. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So now,
Bernie, you're bust.
so now I remember. Good for you.
Good for you.
So yeah.
And if you roll 0 natural successes and even just 1, that's basically a fumble. They call it a botch. So
All right.
you can always tell who got there started playing White Wolf games because they always refer to fumbles and botches.
Botch.
A little gamer anthropology for you there. Anyway, so yeah, so that's
Okie
the
dokie.
basic system. Now the advantages section where you saw your retainers.
Yeah.
A retainer dot. Those are usually rolled by themselves. So your disciplines are usually rolled by themselves if you roll them at all. A lot of them you don't roll.
But I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah. The thing about the advantages section is it's a little kind of doing double duty, right? Where dots represent certain levels, but they might also represent potential dice pools. So, for example, disciplines, you might have 4 dots in, I don't know, presence or something.
Right.
And it might say, okay, you're going to roll 4 dice for presence. But normally, that's a really bad example, because normally what it would do is, like, 4 dots in presence would actually be something like, for example, summoning a person you've met, regardless of where they are, this time or distance, so like Dracula summoning Renfield,
Right.
That's presence 4. And so what you do is there's some system that's then described for that, where it's like you have to roll, in this case, presence 4, charisma plus subterfuge versus difficulty 5, right?
Okay.
So you very rarely, if ever, you may not ever actually roll discipline dice. But I'm not going to rule it out because there's a lot of funky disciplines, and some of them might involve that. Now, with your backgrounds, again, usually the dots are just descriptive. Like with herd, what do you have in herd?
1.
1.
But I get 3 peeps.
And you get 3 people. Right, so there's this little chart. And so when you get 2 dots, I think it's like 5. And then when you get 3 dots, it's like 8. And then 4 dots is like 20.
Wow.
And 5 dots is like 100 or some shit.
What?
Like it's some kind of like weird logarithmic progression,
Yeah, I'm not going to start a cult.
Well, I
If
know.
people decide to follow me
It's like-
around because they think I'm amazing, that's fine. But I'm
like
not
that
starting
bit,
a cult.
It's like that bit in Preacher when they go to that vampire club. and
Yeah,
there's all these people hanging
yeah.
out,
Uh-huh.
That would be like herd 5,
Yeah, I gotta.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so anyway.
Okay.
But I might have you roll herd to see if they're available.
That's what you've done in the past,
Yeah.
and I have, and then there's like 2
Yeah.
or 1 or
Yeah.
whatevs.
Exactly.
So okay, all right.
And then,
What
of
else?
course, under your virtues there, right, you remember.
Yeah,
You have
self-control is encourage, and those are I was playing up quite a bit. I think
Yeah.
during the last
Those-
chapter.
Those get pressed a lot, and they're usually
Right. Yeah.
They're usually just single rolls. You just roll your conscience, you roll your self-control, you roll your, or sometimes it's like courage plus self-control or whatever. But and then of course down in the bottom under willpower, sometimes you'll roll your. Well, sometimes your current willpower represents the target number that someone has to beat. Right.
Right.
So.
Right.
You were-
And I have 2 checks. I have 2 X boxes underneath, which means I've used 2 willpower points
Correct.
in the last chapter. Do I get those back?
Yes, you do actually. I'm going to give you those back. So go ahead and
Okay.
take those back since we're at the end of the chapter.
All right. You gave me a crap eraser.
Well, actually, all those erasers are crap. They have all dried up and fall apart.
I've noticed that happens very quickly out here.
Yes, rubber bands, erasers.
They dry up so fast.
It's very dry.
Any moisture in the air, it's just
It's almost like we live in a desert environment.
That's enough out of you. No, I'm kidding. I don't know why I said that. Okay.
Not just a desert environment, a high altitude.
High desert.
High.
Woohoo.
There's hardly any air, and what air there is.
It's incredibly dry. All right, so
Yeah, it goes 3, 7, 15, 30, and 60 for herd.
Okay.
So that's great.
all right.
Okay, so as we always do, there's.
You didn't. Oh, you already gave me my experience
I
points
did. You have 6 experience.
that you've already given me.
Yes.
I think I distributed them all.
No, I don't think you did.
Why wouldn't I have?
Because you would have erased them if you had spent them, and we didn't have you.
What do you mean erase them if I'd spent them?
They're under experience.
Oh shit! You think I would have? I just took them and then I'm like, I'll just do it next time.
Well, when we ended the recording, I think we would have recorded you spending your experience, and we traditionally have you spend your experience at the top of the session.
True. Okay.
So I don't see why.
All right. So why don't I do that?
Yes.
And I can add it to my everything's.
You can add it to your everything. Yeah, I mean, there's costs involved, so.
Oh,
you can walk through
not
that.
this again. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna do the ones that I think I want to do. Okay.
All right.
So we are going to do intimidation.
Okay,
I have
so that's-
1.
So you want? What is your current intimidation?
1, like I just said.
Oh, it's at 1.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And that's an ability, correct?
Yes. Talent.
Okay. So it's current rating times 2, so it costs you 2 points to raise it to 2.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 minus 6 is 4.
Right.
Yeah, thank you on that one. Intimidation. So my intimidation is now 2. Let's see here. Stealth.
What are your disciplines at? Are they all at 1?
They're all at 1, yeah.
Okay. It's current rating times 5 to raise the discipline.
Yeah, I know. That's why they're still at 1. I can't imagine myself getting more than like 7 points during a session, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is stealth? Stealth I have 1 of.
That would be 2 points.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I will raise my stealth. And then remind me what survival is again? Oh, actually no. I'm gonna buy 1 brawl, so that's just 1, right?
Let's see here. New ability is actually 3 points.
Oh shit.
That's
Okay.
ability.
God, it's horrible. All right. Well, okay. So then etiquette is vampire etiquette, right?
Let's see here. Probably. I'm just gonna check. Is that a skill or a knowledge?
It's a skill.
Both mortal and kindred culture.
Okay.
What do
I
you
have
have?
2. So
You're buying it up to 2.
No, I have 2.
Oh, well then it would cost you 4 points.
4.
To raise it to 3.
This is the worst. Okay. Why do I have a point in science? I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna increase.
What?
I'm gonna increase my alertness then by 2, and I have 2 more points, and that's it.
Okay.
So I increased my alertness,
Your alertness is
my
at 2.
my intimidation,
Yeah.
and my
Stealth.
stealth.
Okay.
I think that's fine. I think I've become a little more cagey since.
Yes.
Since,
those are all perfectly fine.
Okay. God damn it! This system is really cruel. Okay.
Pulling in his tail is cruel. Shoving in his ear is cruel. Everything's cruel.
I can't help it if I'm cruel.
Alright, so just going over as we usually do, some of the oh god, it's the clickbait thing.
What?
Weird tricks. Some of the weird tricks you can do to make other vampires hate you.
They already do. I didn't use any tricks. I took the Brady Bunch advice, and I just was myself, and everyone hates me. The Irish guy hates me. Crispus hates me. Salvador, well, Jesus kind of hates me, I think. I don't know.
Well, after you insinuated that vampirism is a disease,
It is.
he really wasn't into that.
Well, you know what? He can just...
You can go screw.
No, I don't know. So what are you saying? What were you about to say?
So yeah, we're just going to go through some of the what do you call it?
What?
The neat tricks, the weird tricks.
Oh, weird tricks about what?
Okay, so spending willpower, right?
Willpower?
Mm-hmm. Just so you remember, quick review. You can spend one of your willpower points to gain an automatic success on a single action.
Right.
Only 1 point of willpower may be used in a single turn in this manner. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can use a willpower point to override me if I tell you that you're doing something
Right.
against your will. And then you can spend a willpower point to ignore wound penalties, which we haven't really been wounded.
Not yet.
Yeah, pretty boy. Be a shame something happened to that pretty face of yours.
Nothing's gonna happen to this face. Just telling you right now.
Just work the guts, please. I beg of you. Do whatever you want below here. Just not the face.
I don't even really have a job anymore. So at this point, it's just pride. It's the only thing I have left that reminds me of who I used to be.
Yeah.
It's really depressing.
Excellent. That I'm running the game just right. Okay.
I don't need to add to my summer depression with this game. Although if I was playing this more frequently, it might help me feel better.
How so?
Because it would be something fun and creative and, you know.
Right. I will endeavor to run it more frequently.
Whatever, dude. Promises, promises. Promises, promises.
It's all you give to me. I believe is how the lyrics go. Now, blood points. I know you're very precious about your blood points.
Oh, I don't know. They're everything that I live for, so yeah. It's kind of important
But
to
you
me.
can also
Don't
spend-
act so
You
snide.
can also spend them to fuel things, remember?
Yes,
So
I
you
remember.
can spend a blood point to heal a normal health level of damage, i.e. if someone beats the shit out of you with a pool cue.
Wait, is this foreboding?
Huh?
Is this foreshadowing, I should say?
Foreboding. Possibly. Okay. you
Olivia
can
doesn't
spend-
have a pool table in her apartment.
she doesn't.
Okay, good.
You can spend a blood point to increase a single physical attribute by 1 dot for the duration of the scene. Okay, you must announce at the beginning of the turn that you are doing this. You may spend as many blood points on increasing physical attributes as you may use in any turn based upon generation. And you have a fairly high generation,
Yeah, 8th.
8. So that entitles you to spend multiples of some degree or another. If it comes up, we'll look it up. I think it's like 3 or 4 though. So you could spend, let's say, 3 blood points and increase, say, your strength by 3 points, which would be pretty insane. You can give away blood points.
Never. No, never.
Hello. Yes, and then well, you don't need to do this one because you bought, what was that? Merit lifelike skin or something like
Blush
that.
of life.
Blush of life. Yes, other vampires need to spend blood points in order to give themselves a lifelike appearance.
I love it. That was the most brilliant thing I ever did in the whole game.
And then there are some disciplines that require the expenditure of blood points, but I don't think you have any of those. So.
Nope.
So basically, you can use blood points to heal normal damage and boost your physical attributes. You can use willpower points to guarantee 1 success or override stuff like frenzy for a very brief period of time. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the rules. Dice pool, blood points,
We got
power.
it. We got it.
You good to
If we
go?
played more frequently, then I wouldn't have to have this reminder.
We get it. We get it.
All right.
We get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. What's concentration?
Concentration. You have the ability to focus your mind and shut out any distractions or annoyances. Characters with this merit are unaffected by any penalties stemming from distracting circumstances, e.g. loud noises, strobe lights, or hanging upside down.
Wait, what? One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
Hanging upside down? So I could sleep hanging upside down if I wanted to?
Good. And you would not be distracted.
That doesn't make any sense.
Don't get hung up on that part. Yeah, so basically you have no penalties stemming from distracting circumstances.
So someone was torturing me.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, shit. What? Then what's the point of having this?
Like you could be in a gun battle in the middle of a rave with the strobe lights and the big booming music going on, and you wouldn't have any penalties, whereas the other people would.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what do you, again, the foreshadowing in these descriptions are what is distressing you the most here?
Yeah. What would be the penalties for getting into a gun battle in the middle of a rave? Asking for a friend.
Yes.
Yes.
Telling for a friend.
Telling for a friend.
Okay, so let's do this. So we're gonna do some employee evaluation here.
Oh, right.
Before the game, I want to have those questions. I want them to be documented. So later, when you're trying to I have some accountability. It's just checks and balances for you mainly, not really to keep my story on track.
Okay. So of course, for each session, you get 1 point automatically for showing up to your own game. You get 1
Are you
point.
serious?
Yeah. I always make
Well, I think you should give me 2, because I'm always wanting to show up, and you're the one who is actually not showing up to the game.
What the hell?
Yep.
Oh, I award myself $1 million. How about that?
You can't do
Anyway.
anything with them though.
Anyways, so you get that, and then you get 1 point for learning curve. If your character learned something.
Okay, wait. So do we have to go through these bit by bit? There was only like 4 or 5, right?
Well, that's for the. You're asking about both tiers, right? There's the session awards, and then there's the story awards that I award at the end of an arc.
Yes. So
Okay.
session awards. I mean, don't you think it's better to start with them and kind of go, here's what we want to accomplish?
Sure. So we've got the automatic point at the end of each session. Then at the end of each session, I ask you what you learned over the course of the night's events.
Right.
If I agree with the answer, you get a point. You get a point if you carry out the role of your character well, not only entertainingly but appropriately. I could bump it up to 2 points if I feel like it was particularly outstanding.
You have never done that.
I know. I probably should have once or twice, but I only just now read that sentence. So, anyway, then you get 1 point.
I like how you're avoiding this part of the book in terms of your perusings of it over the past, 6
I can
weeks.
send you the PDF so you can read all the player-fronted stuff so that knowledge is power for you. That's what I thought. So, and then there's heroism, which is rarely awarded.
Right. I do know. I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Then the story.
So
awards.
that's the one I want to work on. That's
Okay.
the one I want to really detail.
Yes.
Things so
Yes.
that I am keeping the story in mind. I don't get run off the rails by certain people who are also participating in this game with me.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Got your fan out. You're good to go.
Yeah,
So
it's hot.
All right, so
What's the first question?
You get 1 point for success.
Success.
The characters achieved all or part of the goals they set out to accomplish.
Goals. Okay, so here are my goals for this chapter. And they will change, session to session.
Right.
Main goal is build Leon's trust. Okay. And cool. I also want to avenge. Well, I don't really feel that strong of a reason to do anything for Salvador. I mean, again, I feel like they're using me for their own means. They view me as this like weird little vessel that they could just use. Mm-hmm. And I don't want this. But goals. Also, find Karen. I just feel compelled to. It's not like I want to. I also want to build relationship with Irina.
Yep.
I don't know what that's going to look like, but I want to build on that relationship.
Okay.
And so there's 3 chronicles for every chapter, right? Or did I reverse that?
Well, the overall campaign is called the Chronicle.
Oh, okay. So how many sessions or...
Sessions, chapters, whatever you want to call it.
No. You said we finished the first chapter.
Okay. I was abusing the terminology. According to them, a session is a chapter, and then the multi-chapters are a story. So we finished the first story of the Chronicle.
So I was right that last time when I said, we've done 3 chapters. You're like, no. I'm like, what the that blew my mind. So now I know I was right, which is kind of vindicating, I guess.
Well, we've only done one
story. Okay.
Yes.
So I don't understand. My story ends on a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
It's a story, though. So this is...
Yeah, it's like, think of it as a season finale. So the season finale was, he did all this stuff, thwarting this vampire war. That's cool. But,
that's all I did, was thwart a vampire war.
Yeah, that's all you did. But, Louis is in his agent's office. What's this all about? I guess we're going to have to wait for the new season, right, Gillies? So,
yeah.
So basically.
Okay, so build a relationship with Irina. I don't know what that's going to look like, but...
Right. You just want to strengthen...
And then, I want to build other, vampire friendships.
Vampire friendships.
You know what? I talked about being really lonely. So don't make fun of me. You're really you're just laughing at me. It's rude.
Yeah.
I need some, they talk about, kin and all this crap, and there's no kinship or anything. So I need
You
some...
want to put the kin in kindred, basically.
I do.
Okay.
I do. And, so this is all for this particular story. This is story number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So build Leon's trust, find Karen, build relationship with Irina, vampire friendships, and my acting career. Hello. But I'm not going to put that down as a goal because I think you're trying to thwart me at every single pass. So I'm not going to create a goal that I can't attain right away.
I'm not trying to thwart you. I'm just making sure the wheels are turning
against
well-oiled
me.
and
Against
as
me.
they should be.
Against me.
Yes, against you, because vampire acting is a very difficult career choice. Especially if you're just starting out as an actor.
Why didn't you tell me that when I made this character?
Well, we're discovering it together, aren't we? Alright, so...
No comment.
No comment.
Okay, so those are my successes and goals. So what's the other things?
Next one is danger. The character survived against harsh odds and grave dangers.
Okay, well I won't know those until they happen.
I think it's fairly guaranteed, though.
Well, no, I won't know what those dangers are until...
I know you won't know. I'm just saying that's pretty much a gimme. Since it's a single character. Okay. And then, finally, we've got 1 point for wisdom.
Right.
The player, and thus the character, came up with a brilliant plan, or even a spontaneous strategy, that enabled the group to survive, or in your case, you to survive, when it would likely have failed otherwise.
Okay, so we won't know if that's going to actually happen.
No, we don't.
For a little while, because I'm building that relationship with Leon to ultimately gain acceptance from the mainstream. So my whole plot is to to build my relationship with Leon, somehow manage to save his life or do something life-saving for him, and then he is indebted to me. He's like, oh wow, vampires aren't all evil. And then, this is an idealistic 21-year-old.
I love it.
And then, once I do that, then he'll be like, okay, come on my show and talk to me about your disease.
Yeah.
It's a disease. You obviously don't want to, it's a disease. It's not like a demon thing, which it is still, it is kind of. But still. And then...
Yeah, don't tell them that it's actually a demon curse.
and then I get, then I get vindicated somehow.
Yep.
Gets picked up by mainstream, and then everything's great for everyone.
All right, so
Yeah, so that's like the ultimate. That would be the ultimate, like. What was the last thing we said? I'm sorry.
wisdom.
Wisdom, I guess.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
It would
Like
also,
carrying out a plan and succeeding and saving everybody, or whatever.
Right.
Against the odds.
Well, that's see. There's some crossover here. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was noticing that.
See, yeah, there's the point for danger, which is you survive against harsh odds and great natures. So that's just surviving. The wisdom point, the way I'm reading it, is more like you come up with a plan, a specific plan. So, like, you're surrounded. There's apparently no way out. Suddenly, you're like, aha, I know how to get out of this conundrum. That's wisdom, right? As opposed to danger, which would just be you're surrounded, everything goes to hell, and somehow you make it out. That's danger. Wisdom is, I got myself out of that without jeopardizing myself. Basically.
Right. Okay,
So,
I get it.
It's something to keep an eye out for, really, because it's like you want to make a note of that because it's awarded at the end of the story rather than at the end of the chapter. So you want to make a note of that, and then you can be like, hey, back in session 7, I came up with that brilliant plan. Remember, you owe me a wisdom point, or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, just make a note of it if it happens, and I'll try to remember it too. So.
Okay, so is that everything?
I think that's everything.
Okay, I just wanted to review that really quick just so that I could stay on target.
Stay focused. Okay. All right, so where we left off.
Which I hilariously had forgotten, really. Until I was just thinking.
You forgot about the
I was thinking about it, and then I was like, oh no, I think because I was so traumatized. So I blocked it out partially, and yeah. So I arrive at Olivia's office because she called me and said, hey, I'm back in town. Let's meet now. And I'm thinking, great. And I'm in my suit, and I'm ready to go. Talk to her about all the wonderful opportunities that I will be afforded due to my illness.
Yep.
And when I arrive at said office, none other than Louis Vuitton is sitting in her desk, in her chair at her desk, and says to come on in.
Yep. So,
which is shocking. Puts me on instant alert.
Yes. So the elevator opens up into the office.
Really quick, sorry, I have a question. So if I get startled by something, does my animalness come out at all in any way?
Actually, that's something that we discussed off mic in the intermediate weeks.
Yeah.
Which is the gangrel plan flaw.
This is what I have.
This is what you have. So
thanks to Karen.
Yes. So basically, you pick up animalistic traits. And so every time you frenzy, so you've actually frenzied a few times.
Yeah, I have.
But I was consistently forgetting about that. And your last frenzy was particularly bad. I seem to remember a botch on your self-control roll or something.
Yeah, I killed 2 people in an alley.
Okay, that's right.
At Louis' nightclub.
Right.
In the alley.
Yes.
And so I was worried that maybe he would call me and be like, don't kill people at my nightclub.
Yeah, exactly. Hope you don't mind the surprise meeting. I just wanted to ask you not to kill people at my nightclub.
Well, no, I'm not deluding myself. I think, obviously, he wants to talk about other things. But I'm sure that'll come in at some point.
So, basically, we're going to say you acquired an animalistic trait on that last frenzy. It is
Right, what is it?
It is not yet permanent, although if you have a couple more frenzies, it might well be.
Wait, where do I put this under merits and flaws? It's not really a flaw.
No.
Weakness? No.
Take a look at this sheet here. Yeah, I would put it under weakness because that is technically.
Would it be under derangements?
No, those are different.
Oh.
Yeah, put it under weakness because that is actually technically what these are called.
All right, so what is it?
Well, so we agreed that because you had kind of been talking about using your animalism 1 discipline, which gives you kind of ferocious, feral eyes, that basically those eyes are just now always there. They're not.
No, did we really agree to that?
You were pushing it.
Really? Was I?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Well, I was asleep. I must have been half asleep when I said agreed to that. I would never agree to that for an actor.
Well,
I'm
sorry, my dear.
No, can't I just have like an extra furry chest hair or something?
No, this is a clan.
Or furry hands.
Major
Oh,
you want to hear your calls?
Why doesn't Karen have this?
Because
She turns into a full-on animal.
Well, she does that, and also she's probably very rarely, if ever, frenzies because she has her little herd, and she doesn't do anything to really aggravate herself.
This is unfair. That's really unfair and very rude to bring up because I am doing the best I can
Also,
as a fledgling vampire who has been orphaned and then manipulated by other people. So screw you.
Welcome to the world of darkness.
Mm.
Anyway, as I say, these are these are temporary, right? So,
But when would they become permanent?
if you frenzy like a lot,
One more time.
period of time,
In a short period of time.
Yeah.
All right, fine. And what do I say? Like
Just,
crazy ass nightman eyes or cat eyes?
well, feral eyes.
Feral eyes. Okay,
eyes.
feral eyes. Okay, and so what should I put down so we remember? So the frenzy has to happen within like 2 frenzies in a 24-hour period, and then
It's very loosey-goosey. It basically just leaves it up to my discretion.
Oh, okay. All right, feral eyes.
So,
Okay, but my feral eyes are not permanent.
not yet.
But when I see Louis, my eyes like flash, like oh shit,
Yeah.
and I get like revved up slightly, like I'm ready to fight or flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of funny because originally, in the original edition of Vampire, the weakness for the ankle was the same, but it was permanent. And so, like, people would have these situations where, like, within 2 sessions of play, they'd have this fucking vampire that looked like a fish wolf or some shit.
Fish wolf?
I think there's, like, a random table,
What?
too.
Where does a
Anyway.
fish wolf come from? Like what
He
is
was like, oh, this time you got gills, or this time.
Oh,
you
they
got-
would just randomly choose any animal.
Yeah.
That's lame.
I know.
So I think there should be like a particular animal that I'm going to be like.
Right. Now it's not only are they temporary initially, but it says work with the player.
Well,
The
since
player
Karen,
suggests ideas.
so Karen's a wolf, right?
Yeah.
So I think I would inherit those wolf
Yeah, I think so.
tendencies, but it's not a werewolf. It's
Right.
like actual wolf.
Yeah. Canid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I see him. My eyes flash, but
Eyes
he can't
flash.
see them because my sunglasses.
Got your sunglasses at night.
So I'm standing there trying to have a poker face, like,
All right.
and then I want to pee myself, pee blood.
So as the as the Kill Bill stinger dies down.
Yeah, I see red. No, I really don't. I'm not mad at him. I'm just,
Yeah, you're surprised.
I'm really surprised.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's like this really large office, wall-to-wall carpeting.
Right.
With a full window.
Floor to ceiling window.
Floor to ceiling window.
Seeing the city.
Potted plants.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can see all the buildings of downtown LA.
I'm looking for Olivia though. Is the room dark?
West LA. There's only one desk lamp on. Now, of course, being a vampire, you have excellent
I do.
dark vision. So, really, like, you're initially startled to see Louis. He's sitting in Olivia's chair at her desk, kind of underlit by the desk lamp. But then you can see very quickly after that to his right off to the side stands Olivia.
How does she look?
To his left
Catherine?
is all three of his assistants.
Oh, shit.
So Catherine, Elena, and Marielle.
Who's Marielle? That's new.
You saw her, and it's not new, but you have not had very many interactions with her. You saw her down at Taste of LA one time, actually.
Oh, she's the mousy one.
And then saw her
who was taking notes on me and then called him and told him where I was. Yeah, okay, that one.
And then saw her later.
Yeah, good times. And she blinked me.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So how does Olivia look?
Well, I'd say roll perception. No, actually, I'd say roll empathy plus awareness.
Oh, empathy 3 plus awareness 4 at a what? At a what?
Oh, she's standing in the shadows, so we'll say difficulty 7.
But I have night vision.
I know. It would have been higher if you did.
One success.
One success.
Yep.
Okay. She looks a little. She looks surprisingly neutral, considering that there's somebody sitting in her office chair.
She just
has a sort of bemused look on her face.
She's probably like either in shock or being hypnotized or something. Mind controlled, because remember Catherine has that mind control power where she's like, go do this or whatever. Alright, great. So he's there, they're all looking at me, I'm standing there.
Yeah. And he invited you in.
So I step forward.
Okay. How forward? There's about 50 feet between you and the desk.
Yeah, and I'm halfway between, I'm keeping my distance.
Okay.
So like 10 to 15 feet away from him.
Yeah. Okay. So
what are you doing here?
He rises from the chair and he says, "Those were quite some heroics you showed earlier."
I don't know what you're talking about.
The whole affair with the Crypt's sons. I heard about it.
All right.
You're a capable neonate, young Aaron. You show much promise.
What are you doing here?
My reasons for coming here are twofold. First of all, I have been informed by your obliging agent.
I look at her really quick again to note her expression.
Still pretty much
placid, just neutral. Okay.
That you and others in our community, that you intend to breach the Masquerade.
Oh.
I would encourage you not to do this, as you value your unlife.
I don't know if I do, honestly.
Well, that's ultimately a decision we all must make. You are hardly the first neonate to question whether he wishes to live on through the rest of eternity, never seeing another sunrise. However, if you do decide that you wish to stick around, I have a second reason for coming here. Or rather, my associate. And so,
better not be that shadow.
From the shadows.
Oh no, not him again.
God knows what dimension. No.
Yeah, pretty much.
From the shadows past at the far end of the room, i.e. where the elevator
Motherfucker.
you see someone emerge from the shadows. Now, previously, you'd only heard the voice.
Oh no.
But now the person steps from the shadows.
I just listened to this. So. Oh shit.
What kind of voice did I do?
Oh, it's like raspy and like Like,
That's what I thought.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, I didn't do a Charles Nelson Riley voice. Hello.
Hello, it's me. All right, so.
Jesus. So he kind of steps.
But what if it was?
But what if- so he kind of steps from the
It sounded a
shadows.
little something like, okay.
Something like that. He steps from the shadows.
Oh my God.
The shadows drip off of him like oil, basically.
Okay, so now I am feeling really freaking terrified for Olivia. Like, I am scared. I did not mean to bring this on her.
Uh-huh.
And this is enough for me to almost say, okay, never mind. It's fine. Like, just, I withdraw everything. I'm going to go back to being just a ridiculous vampire.
Cheerfully withdraw.
I'm not going to be a performer. Like, I'm feeling very, very,
It's just a soap opera. It's not worth it.
Hey! That's not true.
Speak for yourself,
yeah,
buddy.
that's right. No, but I'm feeling really nervous. So I look again at Olivia, and
Okay.
how does she look?
Again, placid.
Shit. So they have her under some type of control. This is scaring me, so go on.
Alright, well, I haven't even finished describing
I know,
this
okay, so the
motherfucker.
shadows are dripping off of him like oil.
Or like he's coming out of the shadows and they're sort of clinging to him like oil.
Ugh.
And he's wearing like basically a black caftan, sort of like Matrix style, Neo style,
Okay.
with a little Mandarin collar.
Yeah,
you know?
I got it.
And that's definitely the most pleasing visual element to his
Oh, God.
visage, because his face is this twisted, like lumpen, pitted mockery of a face. It's like a skull with melted cheese dripped over it, and like this scraggly little goatee. And like a few like livid moles sticking up out of the otherwise fish belly white skin.
So that's what I have to look forward to.
And these tiny little beady eyes.
Okay.
You know, sunken back.
How
into the
tall
sockets.
is he?
He's like 5'7", 5'8". It's not terribly huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he emerges.
And so he says, "Greetings, Mr. Evans. I am Petragon."
Dude, I want to know what powers he has.
What kind of sick powers do you have?
Well, because I want to know if I can actually do. I feel like I could like tackle him and like, because he seems pretty enfeebled, but I'm sure he has superpowers. Like
He's gonna go all Yoda.
exactly, it's like total like telekinesis shit that he would like rip my tongue out somehow. Like okay, so he emerges, which is a huge. Actually, I take that based on the whole talk about what was it, the diablerie or whatever it's called.
Diablerie, yeah.
And how he's making himself pretty goddamn vulnerable. I think.
Yeah.
So I think I keep that in mind as he's talking to me.
By the way, I meant to say wits plus awareness, or wits plus empathy, not awareness plus empathy.
Oh.
So that was my bad. Sorry about that. But you all you needed was one success. So
Okay, fine.
Okay, so he says, I know my appearance must start.
I'm listening.
But I assure you I am not a monster. In fact, I represent forces of justice and order.
Okay.
Baron
listening.
Fortier and I have been in talks. I am a representative of an organization which many of your anarch brethren would not wish to be here in Los Angeles.
What the? What is he, a newscaster?
And I have given the Baron my sincerest assurances that I shall not tarry long. I am a Justicar. It falls upon me to enforce certain rules that have been set down in order to maintain order safety for our kind. Your sire, as you know, is reckless and untutored. She has bestowed the curse of Cain upon you without forethought or consideration for your own plans. I know this must make you angry and resentful. He's right. The bastard's right.
Son of a bitch.
I can see it roiling in your aura. However, she is also as slippery as an eel. It's my understanding she has once again gone missing. As her child, you, and the only known child, I might add, you maintain a unique connection to her. You alone can find her much more easily than any of us. So 48 is kind of circled around the desk near you, and he says, "I know that you must have mixed feelings on this errand. She is your sire, after all, but she's on the red list. She's a danger. She needs to be disposed of. Justicar Petrodon here has kindly granted permission that if you find Karen Anatos, you may diabolarize her, and thereby gain her powers. That way, you'll be doing our entire community a great service and helping yourself out."
Shit. You talk about tutoring and all of that, and she was never given the proper education. So I still maintain that if you're holding that against her, it is incredibly unfair and totally unjust. Nobody knows about me, really. So I don't see the reason why she has to die.
If a wild animal comes into a village and begins threatening the residents therein, and it is simply acting on its basis instincts, certainly one might feel a tinge of sadness when one puts it down, but it is a hazard. It must be put down. It must be eliminated before it hurts anyone else. I've heard of your reckless plans. Like sire, like child, as they say. However, you are a fresh member of our community. She is not.
She doesn't even... She thinks she's the only vampire that ever lived.
Her delusions are not our problem.
Well, they should be.
No, they shouldn't.
Why not?
Because every other kindred in this goddamn city knows how to toe the line.
Well, why didn't... Again, this is going to go back to our conversation from before. Why didn't they reach out to her? Why didn't they bring her into the fold?
Do you accept our proposal or don't you? I'm not here to debate ethics.
Fine. I agree.
So,
Like I'm gonna do it. I just want to get him out of my hair and get him away out of the room and get Olivia out of this room full of fucking vampires right now. It's making me very, very nervous.
all right.
So of course I agree.
All right. So, 48 and Petrodon give each other meaningful looks.
Fonzie looks.
Yeah, give each other fond business.
Hey.
Hey! And in that same second, the elevator dings.
Oh shit! No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, so I'm like, oh my god.
So, what I'm gonna need from you...
Oh no! Oh shit. Did she call the cops? Like, there's just so many questions.
Let's do wits plus alertness to see how...
Okay. Oh my god.
Together you are on this. And I'll do the same for them.
Okay, and, at what?
Because it's so unexpected, we'll say difficulty 8.
Oh my god, you're so mean. Oh shit, 2 successes.
Excellent.
Heck yes.
Okay, Louis gets 4.
What?
And old Petro.
Does he even know what an elevator ding means?
Your magic box is making a noise again. Okay, it's quite witty. And there's wits and then awareness. Okay.
Oh my god, how many... Just for the record, how many are you rolling? Like 12?
I rolled 10.
10.
3 ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's getting old.
Yeah, no successes.
Oh shit.
No bot, it's not a bot.
Oh shit. Better not be the buds.
Yeah. Yo, motherfucker.
Kabloomers. Destruction. Oh man. All right. So I had two successes. Okay. Good.
And so basically, the doorbell dings. Get my papers sorted here. Okay. Doorbell dings.
It's the elevator door, right? Or you said doorbell?
I'm sorry. The elevator. Yeah.
Okay, because that's why I
The
was scared. I'm
elevator
like, if it's a doorbell, it's fine. She'll be like, everything's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Elevator dings.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
How are you? Yeah, no, the elevator bell sounds, and the so both you and Louis kind of like your heads whip around.
Yeah.
You know, Petrodon is like, you know, and as the door is opening, a shotgun barrel comes through and discharges.
Oh, I knew it. Oh my god. Now, okay. Duck and cover, man. I just saw what happened to Salvador. I'm not interested in gabbing that. My face, my beautiful face. So I instinctively run toward Olivia.
Okay, so you're going to be running towards Olivia.
Yeah.
Your declaration of your action.
Yes.
And let me see here.
Oh my god, I love this game. I should say I love the predicaments that you put me in.
Oh, thank you. It's very easy, actually.
To terrify me?
Well, yes. This is a role-playing game of personal horror. But also...
Hell.
That is the old tagline.
Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, what the hell?
But also... no, I mean, it's just... there's so many moving parts that you just kind of let them... ping pong off each other.
Yeah, you kind of just like flick the ball, like the marble in that direction. It hits all these other marbles.
Exactly, and then what happens?
Yeah.
Okay, so the shotgun goes off. I'm going to say...
In whose direction?
Well, kind of at all of you, since you're standing in the middle of the room. I'm going to say that...
oh, man.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is
wound you
make an
and...
attack. What?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
You'll hear later.
Okay. Go back and pull that out.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna make an attack roll since you and Louis were aware of what was going on.
Yeah.
Well, actually, here, let's see. Initiative rolls are in order. So you're gonna make a dexterity plus wits roll.
Okay.
And then Louis can as well.
Okay,
Petrodon
dexterity plus wits. Okay.
Dexterity.
At what?
Basically, you're just trying to rack up success.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, you have to know.
Yeah, I need to know what they are.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, never mind. Take it back,
I
take it
rolled
back.
so hot, man.
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
So your initiative rating is dexterity plus wits. Your initiative rating is dexterity plus wits.
Sorry, I just hated wasting that roll. 5.
5. Okay, so you're gonna roll a single die and add it to that.
13.
Okie dokie. 13. Louis gets a 17.
Well, I'm still pretty good though.
Oh yeah, you're good. So you're at 13. Okay. All right. So you declare your character's action. So you're gonna run for Olivia.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see when the shotgun goes off.
Oh.
Because you're seeing it coming through the door, but it hasn't technically fired.
Right.
Oh shit! I got a 13 as well.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not good.
2 characters get the same total. The one with the higher initiative rating goes first. You had a
5 or
Okay.
13.
well,
No,
your
5.
base rating.
5.
Okay, so you rolled pretty well. Mm-hmm. I rolled pretty poorly because my base initiative is 10.
It's the
Dexterity plus wits.
yeah.
Okay.
5. 10 sounds like you'd be maxed out in Dex and.
Yes, that's right.
Oh wait. Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm getting really confused. So
Sure.
you
What's
put
your dexterity?
you said my dexterity is 2.
And your wits?
Is 3. 5.
There you go. You're doing it right.
But then you said 10 for yours.
Mm-hmm.
Why is yours
You have
higher?
5 dex and 5 wisdom. Or 5 wisdom. 5 wits.
Yeah, that seems pretty damn good to me.
Yeah, it is.
So he beat me.
Yes.
You said he didn't.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to clear that.
Okay, sorry. That's why I was
You
really.
don't have celerity, do you?
No, of course not.
Okay. Okay.
Of course I don't.
Alright, so let's see. Are you activating any disciplines?
Well, I could have like Go-Go Gadget. I mean,
Loss?
yeah, well, that's not going to do anything. Wolf muscles. Running like animal like.
Speed of the wolf!
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Sideways off stage.
Yeah, something like that. No, that's a no. I'm hearing a no.
That'd be
Okay.
You
well-
can take a defensive maneuver if you wish.
What would that be?
A defensive maneuver is when all you want to do is avoid attacks. Mm-hmm. And let's see. You can block, dodge, or parry. Okay. Each defensive maneuver uses the same basic system. Okay, so basically you're running for cover,
Yeah,
you know.
but I'm running in Olivia's direction.
Okay. Alright. Alrighty. So, our man is going to fire his shotgun. He's going to fire it at Petrodon, since Petrodon is standing there like an idiot.
Well, he was due.
Louis is also immediately, like, shifting, you know.
Yeah.
Like fucking loaded spring, basically, going off.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Okay. So, here's his firearms. Excellent. Yep. That's fine. So he's going to roll dexterity plus firearms.
Well, so whoever this is has a high firearms skill. Doi. Oh my god.
Okay.
That sounded like a lot of times. Oh no.
Okay. Against difficulty 6. Okay. So, there's a 1. That's going to cancel the success. And That just leaves one success. He is not rolling
Wow.
off tonight.
No.
Okay. Hold on. He gets a boost on his cool. Let's see.
Oh, wait. I could have enhanced my skills.
Right.
well.
Or your dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, well. He wasn't aiming at you, so you're good. Let's see. It's going to be just for situational modifiers. Okay.
I mean, he really has no business being here. Really.
Who's that?
Scully McGee, whatever his name is.
Petrodon?
Yeah. Yeah, he has no business being here anyway, so he said so himself.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So what's Louis doing talking to him?
Louis trying to take over. I think this is see, okay, wait.
Yeah,
I think Louis is doing this so that he can gain Justicar's vitae.
Ooh, a controversial opinion.
Yeah, well, I'm super paranoid. Nothing can stop me now.
Nothing can stop you that. Okay, let's see here. So, all right. So I got one success. So that means I'm going to roll one die for damage, I believe. I'm not sure. Let me just see if I got that right.
Oh, man.
They're being very cagey about applying damage here.
Well, I think it makes sense because they know that you're in the wrong for it. Well, no, actually, it's good that shriveled old raisin gets shot, but...
Shriveled old raisin. Ouch.
What? I'm Coulson's like the seasons.
All attacks have specific damage ratings, indicating the number of dice to roll for the attack's damage. Some damage dice pools are based on the attacker's strength, while others based on the weapon use. Damage dice rolls there's a difficulty 6. Each success on the damage roll inflicts 1 health level of damage on the target. Okay, so what I'm curious about is, like, I guess I only needed that one success.
Yeah.
But I suppose that doesn't affect the amount of damage.
Wouldn't it modify it slightly if you only got one success as opposed to like 10?
That's the thing, you know?
I'm thinking it would.
Determine total damage effect, adding any extra dice gained from successes on the attack roll.
1.
Here we go. Normally, additional successes gained on a trait roll simply mean you do exceptionally well. In combat, each extra success you get on an attack roll equals an additional die you add automatically to your damage dice pool. Okay, so in other words, I got one success. That means I'm just rolling the shotgun's damage. Had I rolled 2, I would have rolled damage plus 1, etc. Okay?
Alright.
So we're going to roll the damage on the shotgun. The damage is 8. Jesus.
Yeah,
All right.
no, they're brutal.
Yeah, all right.
You just used one last session, so acting super surprised.
Yeah, well, that was a scripted event. I didn't have to just roll.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Alright. I'll give you that much.
Difficulty 6 again. Wow, 4 successes this time. Now, what Petrodon can do, being a vampire, is roll his stamina to try and soak some of that damage. So, we've got 4 successes. I rolled 3 successes. Rolled stamina. So that means he takes 1 level of bashing damage.
Wow.
Yep, after all that.
Cray cray.
Indeed. Now, if he'd been immortal, just for comparison's sake, 1, 2, he wouldn't be able to soak that. 1, 2, 3, 4 would have put him at wounded level. which is one level short of mauled. Mm-hmm. So basically, Shotgun comes through the elevator doors. You and Louis both book it. Petrodon's sort of turning like, what?
Yeah.
And then he goes off. Catches him right under the rib cage, kind of spins him half around.
Okay.
As the doors continue to open,
Who's there?
you see three three figures, standing in the elevator, immediately moving. They're already running out.
Into the room?
Into the room.
Oh, shit. Are there any... Okay, so I'm still running toward Olivia.
Right. So you just kind of glance back over your shoulder and see this brief tableau playing out. There's two men and a woman.
Okay.
All Caucasian.
Oh, shit.
They look like bikers. They're wearing leather jackets, leather chaps.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So do I get to Olivia?
You're gonna get to Olivia on this round. So
Can I
get
talk
to her.
Can I talk to her?
Yeah.
What's the other way out of here?
So she sort of blinks at you and says, "What's going on?"
Oh my god.
Okay. And so now we're into a new round.
All right.
So I believe we roll initiative every round.
Oh, do we?
I believe we do. Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
So that's
we're gonna find out what happens now. So let's go ahead. Everyone is out of there.
one dice plus
One dice plus your dex if you want to boost
Wait,
it
for
with-
plus my dex. I thought it was dex
or
and
dex plus wits if you want to boost your dex. With a blood point, you may do so.
yes, I will.
Okay, so you're spending blood points, so your initiative rating is 1 point higher.
Okay. So
And
that's
your
6.
your dex is going to remain boosted for the scene.
7.
Okay.
That was pointless, but it was blood point full. Never mind.
All right. So Louis gets 17. What's yours?
7.
7 total.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, really?
What do you want me to say?
Oh my god, okay, so Aaron is at a 7. Petrodon, dexterity plus wits, is at a 13. Okay. Then I'm gonna roll, well, yeah, I guess that's Alright. 19. Coterie. 12. 13. And 9. Wow, a lot of 9s. Interesting. Okay, so. Alright, so highest is the fellow coming first out of the elevator with an 18. He's the one who fired the shotgun before. He is firing it again. He pumps the action, fires it aiming at Louis.
Oh, shit. This is crazy. Alright.
What's going on? Alright. There we go. Okay.
Oh my god.
2 1s.
Oh.
Canceling that success and that success. Leaving 1 success.
Wow.
This guy's rolling these huge dice pools.
I'm sure.
Like, barely doing it. And 1 fucking success on the damage roll. And Louis has a stamina. And he easily soaks it.
Okay.
So he fires at Louis. A few pellets catch him, like on the shoulder blade. He barely even notices. All right. So Louis has run to the far end of the office, and he shouts at the girls. you know, take them out, you know. And let's see.
What? Now what's happening? All right, so okay, what?
Hold on. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay. So that's what he shouts as he takes cover behind the Olivia's massive oak desk.
So their initiative was next. I'm like last because I rolled the.
You're not really high on the oak.
No.
Yeah. So he was 17. Next highest is Petrodon.
Oh man.
And Elena.
Right.
Okay. So Petrodon. Petrodon, you know, slinks back, clutching his side, making this chittering noise that's not unlike rat noises.
Ooh. Ooh. Ew.
And let's see. Well, that's about the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. Ew. Oh, yeah. Okay. He's making some rat noises.
Wait, that's it?
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
So he makes rat noises? That's his turn?
That's his turn.
Better just like call upon every single rat in the city to eat these people.
So, I call upon the Rat King.
Basically.
Alright, so then Elena. Let's see. In a moment. Oh, gotta see what sort of heat Elena's packing here. There you are. Okay. Yeah, not much. Okay, so she also kind of ducks back and you know, produces a small caliber pistol, right? Let's see, she's got Dex 3, Arms 2. Fire. You get 3 successes.
Oh.
Not bad. And she's got her small pistol. Right. Damage 4. 1 success. And so he's gonna soak. Rolls 1 success. Woo. Good grief. Alright, so that happened. And then next on the list we have Catherine Dubois.
Mm-hmm.
And what is she going to do? Boy, she these are not heavily combat oriented.
No, that's why I'm like, I was really expecting like for him to say that. It's like, okay, well then what are they armed with?
Well,
and then
he's not much better though. That's the thing.
that's weird.
No,
and they don't have any like vampire skills that they could use to like break their bones or something. Or?
Yeah, that's the thing. They kind of don't. All their disciplines are like based around manipulation and, you know,
Why don't they?
commanding others to do their bidding and that sort of thing. You know.
That's weird.
So Catherine has also kind of hurled herself behind the table and is producing a gigantic mobile phone from her purse.
Okay.
All right. So she's dialing a number of some sort. And then next we've got the other 2 biker vampires, for lack of a better term.
They're vampires?
Oh yeah, you can tell.
Oh.
Sorry. Yes, in the as they come into the room, you can, you know, sense that they are fellow kindred.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got Mariel as well, and see. Alright, so she's got a pistol of her own. However, the female biker vampire is going to act first for the other two. And basically, so there's this room filled with gunfire and general chaos, and then all of a sudden everything goes quiet. Just no sound whatsoever. It's like your ears have been plugged with super glue.
Okay.
Mariel produces her pistol, fires it. You get plenty of time to think about your action here. Alright. Okay. So she misses, and her shot actually hits this security camera that's mounted near the ceiling. Give me a wits plus awareness roll.
At what?
Let's say difficulty 8.
Two.
2 successes.
Yeah.
You were kind of looking right at Mariel, just coincidentally, and you're pretty sure she didn't actually miss.
Right.
Pretty sure she was shooting at the security camera.
Right. Okay.
Okay. The other biker vampire has a thing.
So you have 8 characters to roll for right now.
We're almost at you.
No, but I'm just saying, like, damn, like
This is why I printed them all out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right, so he also has a shotgun, and so he turns and fires at Petrodon.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Oh God. Wow. So no successes. Actually, that's a botch. So he turns a fire at Petrodon, and you can see that he must have his shotgun loaded with those Dragon's Breath rounds, because all of a sudden, from the breech of the shotgun, all these sparks start flying out, and he kind of hurls it away.
Yeah.
Of course, it's all silent, right?
Yeah.
And it flies across the room and kind of lands up against the wall, still burning.
All right. It's on fire.
There's flames coming out of the breach. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're up.
All right. So she can't hear shit. I'm gonna go. So I'm looking around the room to seeing if there's like another door, like for stairs or like any sort of other door.
You can see that there is an emergency exit.
Okay.
On the far end, over near the elevator.
All right. I'm gonna see. So that one guy doesn't have a gun, and those 2 other ones do.
Yeah.
But it's silent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab Olivia and I'm gonna head toward the door.
Okay. So the bikers are between you and the door, you realize.
How many of them? All 3 of them?
Just these 3, yeah. So basically what's happened is, to paint a picture, the bikers have come charging into the room.
Right.
Petrodon has withdrawn away from them, back towards where he came from. So he's over near the elevator. Then they're
focused on him.
Well, they're sort of splitting their focus. One of them's shooting at Louis, the other was trying to shoot at Petrodon. So.
And one of them doesn't have a gun.
Right.
So they're focused on those 2.
Yeah. So they've run about 20 feet into the room. Okay, so they're kind of in the middle of the room. Then there's 10 feet between them and where you all are, which is Louis, his 3 assistants, you and Olivia, all kind of crouching behind her massive 8-foot wide oak desk. Right. And that's that. So I'm just saying, you can hedge your bets and think, oh, if I make a run for it, they're not going to care.
Right.
But you're going to have to basically run right past them.
Right.
In the open.
Right.
So.
One of them doesn't have a gun. Two of them are focused on the other 2.
Quite right.
So I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
To get Olivia out of there.
Okay. All right. So you're making a dash.
Yeah.
You're making a run. All right. So, let's see here. Why don't you give me a dexterity plus athletics roll?
Oh, God. At a what?
Difficulty 6.
3 successes.
Hey, nice.
Out of 3.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. Well done.
High school football.
That's right. So you grab Olivia and you make a run for it. So we will say that you were able to basically cover enough ground that you can reach the emergency exit on this following turn. So it's going to come down to initiative, basically.
All right.
Well, let's do it.
Okay.
Here I go, rolling initiative again. Jesus.
9.
All right. 9. Oh my gosh. All right, so the leader of the bikers keeps getting faster and faster. He got a 19. 16 for the other fellow who had a malfunctioning shotgun. 14 for the woman. Okay. Pedro finally gets a decent result with 16. Louis gets a mere 9. Catherine, wow, it's a 16. Everyone's coming alive now. Lena gets a 9. What'd you get?
9.
9. Marielle, also a 9. So what's your base initiative?
5.
Okay. Marielle's a 6. Lena is 6. And Louis is an 8. So once again, you're at the bottom. Okay. So our man with the shotgun is basically advancing on Louis, cowering behind the desk. And he's kind of shouting something, but you can't.
Yeah.
You can't make out what he's shouting. His mouth is just
Who set that up? Like, who?
Indeed. So he raises his shotgun and fires at Louis' head.
Oh my God.
So let's see.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
Okay. There's a 1 there. That's going to cancel that. So he manages to get 2 successes. Okay, and so Louis will try and soak. So 2 successes. And All right. So you basically see the shotgun go off. You don't hear anything. Louis does not appear to be affected. Okay. Petrodon's turn. So, basically, there's some air vents in the ceiling. They spring open, and what looks to be several dozen rats begin falling out.
Sorry.
Oh well, there's a reasonable conclusion to make.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
So these rats start cascading
Oh my god.
down into the room.
Oh my god.
And
all the more reason to get the hell out of there.
yes, indeed. Okay. As for his actual action, since that was something he did last turn, technically. Oh, yeah. So he basically, let's see. What is your wits plus alertness?
5.
Yeah. So he basically just winkles out.
Yeah.
Just like if you put on an invisibility ring.
Yeah. But the rats remain.
The rats remain. All right. So next up, we've got our dude, the other biker dude. He is. Let's see. What's this? Yeah. So he was going to go for Petrodon, but has now kind of come up short.
Right.
And is looking around and also kicking rats and stomping them and stuff.
All right.
That. Catherine Dubois is on the phone, but of course her words are going unheeded.
Yeah.
Okay. The woman has seen you running for it. So alright. I'm gonna have to take this one a little slowly.
What? Even more slowly.
Even more slowly.
Oh my
just 'cause I
god.
want to make sure.
Alright, yeah.
Do it right.
Right.
Okay. So she turns around.
Okay.
Sees you.
That's a turn. Right?
Well, no, she saw you running by.
All right.
So she is doing something. Let's see. So I have to roll her willpower, which is there. Yes. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to take stamina plus athletics roll. Margio. Okay. So she turns, she sees you.
Yeah.
She sort of like makes a hissing motion, which is kind of leaning forward and hissing at you, and blood kind of squirts out of her mouth like she's squirting spit. You know, like some people can squirt spit.
Yeah.
Well, she's like squirting blood at you. Okay. And so it splashes over you and Olivia. You can make a stamina plus fortitude roll. So if you don't have any fortitude.
I do have fortitude.
You do have fortitude.
Yeah.
So add Aha, so sometimes you do have discipline thoughts at the school. I knew it!
Alright, so
So you had your stamina and your fortitude, difficulty 6.
can I add a blood point or something?
You can spend a willpower point to guarantee 1 success.
I will.
Okay.
So that's a success.
That is
So
a success.
I'll put it at a 6.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
And then roll your dice now after that.
Oh, well, 1 success.
So
Two
two successes total.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, so so the blood splashes you and Olivia. You feel the blood hit you and it stings you, but it doesn't do more than that. Olivia, on the other hand, clasps her hand to her face, and you can see smoke coming up through her fingers.
Shit.
As she falls back, silently screaming.
Okay.
So that was her. Okay, then we've got Louis, who's mad as hell and he's not going to take it anymore. So he's going to sort of launch himself forward and get into close combat with this shotgun-wielding menace. Mm-hmm. So he's doing that very successfully.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're grappling. And then we've got Elena, who looks like she doesn't know what to do. She has her pistol, but now Louis is grappling with the dude, so she's a little frozen.
She needs to go after the lady.
Yep. Marielle also kind of hesitating. So now it's you.
Grasping Olivia and going out the door.
Okay. All right. So you open the emergency door, well, not really emergency door, stairwell door, and immediately are hit by a cascading wave of rats that have come up the stairs.
Oh shit! All right.
So
can I go? Does the stairwell go down, or is there an up feature?
There's an up and down.
I'm gonna go up.
Okay, so I'll need another dexterity plus athletics roll to wade through these rats. Difficulty 5, we'll say. It's not terribly difficult.
1 success.
There you go. All right, so you sort of kick your way through these rats, and about 5 feet out from the door, the sound just kind of pops back on. And so you can hear all these rats squeaking in the stairwell. You can see them coming up the stairs,
They're coming up the stairs, but I'm going up the stairs away from them.
Right. So, but there's just like this cascading
wave of ratties.
Yeah.
So the door is still open, right?
Uh-huh.
But their weight is propping open the door, and they're coming into this.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So I'm with Olivia at the stairs.
Okay. So now things get simpler because we're only going to have 2 primary actors involved. So let me get them queued up.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, you're kind of leaving the action behind in the room. So there's all this chaos, fighting, grappling, etc.
Staring.
Right, but there's going to be 2 people following you into the stairwell.
Oh, so, 2?
So let's roll some initiative.
Alright, that's Dex plus Wits, right?
Dex plus Wits.
Plus whatever you roll.
Yep. And remember your Dex is boosted from your blood point.
Yeah, so that's 6 plus 9. 16.
Nice.
Wait,
About
15.
damn time.
15.
Okay.
15.
So you beat them both.
Alright.
And so you're basically almost dragging Olivia behind you as you race up these stairs faster than even normal because your blood point is fueling your escape. And you're basically taking the stairs like 3 at a time.
Yeah.
And then you only have to go up a couple stories because she was almost at the top floor. Anyway.
Oh no, I didn't want to go to the very top
Oh,
floor.
where do you want to go?
Well, I wanted to go to the first flight out,
Yeah.
then onto the main whatever that is. So does that open?
So you want to go up one flight and see what the door opens
Yeah.
to? Okay, sure. All right, so you do that. It opens. It's a push bar.
Oh, okay.
So-
So I go in, and is there an elevator?
Yeah. Well, it's a darkened office. It's somebody
Okay.
else's
So I'm gonna
office.
find the elevator,
Yeah.
and we're gonna go
It's actually
down.
like, a lot of cubicles.
Yeah.
It's some like architectural firm. It looks like.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna find the elevator, and then I'm gonna go down to get the fuck out of there.
Rightio.
Taking the
All right.
elevator down.
Very good. So you run over to the elevator and slam the button, and you're waiting for it to come up.
But I'm gonna see what I can do to block. I'm gonna see what's in the office area to block that door from being opened
Oh, okay.
because it pushes in.
Pushes in. That's right.
So I'm gonna put stuff against. I'm gonna find a filing cabinet and like push it against the door, among
Okay.
other things.
All right. So, let's see here. All right. So, it's actually not the right sheet. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. So you, what did you roll again? 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So you spot a likely, cabinet not too far from the door. Shouldn't be too hard to push. Might have to burn a blood point. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
It'll be your next turn. But then the door flies open, and the woman,
Oh my god.
who looks just to paint a picture in your mind here. Just think of you're dark.
I don't want to.
So-
And that's
so-
exactly what came into my mind the second this started, and I'm like, I don't want
The
to.
lead vampire, Lance Hendrickson.
Yeah.
The woman,
Yeah.
Goldberg. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jeanette. Mm-hmm. And of course, the fellow with the malfunctioning shotgun, Bill Jackson.
Fuck.
So she comes. She like bangs. Like the door just flies open, hits the wall. She's got 2 Bowie knives out.
Oh.
She's licking one of them and coating it in blood. She's like cutting her tongue on the blade, and the
Right.
blood is flowing over the blade. Okay,
I have nothing.
you got claws.
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
Since when?
Protein 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that gives you can grow wolf claws and inflict aggravated damage with them.
Alright.
Just telling.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I know, but okay.
And what again is your wits plus alertness?
5.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. So
Alright.
new round.
Okay.
So new dex roll.
So what I'm gonna do is as the elevator opened.
Oh gosh. I almost want to randomize it just for maximum.
Then do it.
But I'm trying to figure out how to do that. There's no luck mechanic. I love the luck mechanic. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll d10. If I roll 8, 9, or 10, it arrives. And every turn hereafter, I'm going to roll d10 plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus
Okay,
4.
all right.
So the target number is 8, and I'll keep adding. So with each round, it'll become increasingly
More likely.
possible. Yeah. Roll a 9.
Yes. It opens.
It opens.
I am gonna push Olivia into the elevator.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit the down button.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so you're sacrificing your turn.
Yes.
This definitely counts as heroism, just FYI. So there you go. Alright, but we need to roll initiative.
Alright.
So,
What?
let's do it.
I think that kind of bogs things down, honestly.
Yeah, but it adds tension.
It's gonna be 15 again.
Okay. You beat Jeanette's 13. Mm-hmm. And our mystery guest.
What? Oh yeah, you said there were 2 people.
Sure did. And you got a 15?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
1 second. Gotta check something. Okie dokie. Okay, there it is. Okay. All right. Please make a charisma plus
What?
stealth roll.
Oh shit! Thank God I actually. Against what? Ah.
And you could spend a willpower if you want to guarantee success.
I will.
This is against a difficulty 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So guaranteed success. That was willpower.
Yep.
Okay. I already spent one, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mark that. So 4 better. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So 4 total.
Yeah.
4.
So
4 successes.
Oh, okay.
My charisma's 4.
Great job. Okay, so basically, you hit the elevator opens. You push Olivia in. You feel a hand on your back pushing you in.
I turn.
You see nothing, and you see the woman with her Bowie knife, narrowing her eyes and running towards the elevator. Right, but like not looking at you. Right, it's like you're not there.
She sees the.
She's looking at Olivia actually, but it's like it's almost like she's looking right through you.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm suddenly in the elevator. I was
elevator.
like getting ready to be all brave and like.
Shoot my claws out.
That's right.
Oh, what? No, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Fine. Okay. So the elevator. So I'm gonna hit the down. I'm gonna hit basement or whatever the fuck.
Right.
To
Okay.
get down the elevator.
So I'm gonna give her a roll to see if she can close that gap.
Who can?
The woman. Because
What do
she's
you mean?
acting last. She's acting after you. So you've hit the button.
Yeah.
So she's coming after the elevator. Basically.
Okay. All right.
Dexter plus.
Because my claws, do I have to like do something for my claws to be out?
As far as I know, you can just say you're doing it and it happens.
Okay, my claws are out.
Schnickety schnickety schnock.
What?
And
Yeah, my claws are out.
yeah. Ooh, there's some ones in there. No.
It's not used to this newfangled elevator.
Well, we'll just say, as I mentioned, there's cubicles. So she actually kind of bangs into a potted fern that's set on the outside wall of one of the cubicles,
Okay.
and it slows her down just enough that the doors are coming close when like a knife blade comes right through
Oh.
the gap in the doors, but it's not enough to activate the safety.
Okay.
And then you just kind of watch it going up the door as the elevator goes down.
Oh my god.
And the next thing you know, you're standing in the elevator with Olivia and Petrodon.
Oh shit!
Petrodon's face is smooth and handsome. He looks kind of Mediterranean, sort of a coffee-colored skin, almond eyes, lush goatee.
Okay.
And he turns to Olivia
Uh-oh. No, stay away from her.
and snaps her neck,
No.
drains her of all her blood, and
No.
and he kind of turns to her and says, it is as Baron Fortier commanded. You will not remember any of the events of this evening. And she nods. And then he turns to you.
But her face, like, how bad is it?
So yeah, there's some superficial wounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
I was worried it was worse.
She'll be very confused as to what she has them.
The hell? Okay.
Fucking rats nibbling my cheek.
Yeah.
So he turns to you
Yeah.
and he says, someone has betrayed us. Someone tipped off whoever those assassins were that Fortier and I will be in that office. They're clearly gunning for us.
That's the theme of the whole fucking... Everybody's gunning for everybody else.
That's right.
I think it was Catherine. I'm just gonna say it.
You think it was Catherine?
I do. She's on her phone. I think she caused the quiet, or it was either that or the mousy one. Somebody cast some type of a silence thing, but then Catherine got on the phone and we couldn't hear anything that she was saying. I don't know who she could have been calling. Maybe reinforcements? I don't know, but she could have also been reporting out to them.
You could have just as easily been one of the assassins.
True.
Not wishing to cause a disturbance, alert the security.
Right.
No matter. Clearly, this is an affair that does not concern you. And you have your orders. You are to seek out your sire, Karen Anatos, and dispose of her. I will give you a fortnight to accomplish this task.
Oh my god.
If you have not, I will expect a report. And if your report does not satisfy me, I will have to consider that as a mark against you and act accordingly. Right now, you are the child of an outlawed sire. It does not put you in a good position.
Again, I will state, I did not ask for this. There's no mercy for me?
No.
Why is that?
Oh, you think... All you neonates think you're the first to ever experience something like this. Oh, I didn't ask for this. Oh, the poor me. Well, you know what? And like his handsome features, just dissolve back into that pizza face. Says, I didn't ask for this. And leave it off there.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Give all this power, you ass.
Alright, so let me award you some XP.
Okay.
So yeah, as you can see, I had no way of knowing how that was going to go down.
Yeah.
There were about 1 million different variables.
Yeah.
So,
You were like, I wonder if Aaron's going to survive this.
seriously?
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I didn't know.
No.
I didn't know.
I myself was going, ooh, okay, this could be the end of this character. I just have to be cool with it. And, yeah.
But now that I have an idea, I'll definitely take those and apply it so we can have another session very soon. So, you get 1 point automatically.
Right.
Alright, so what have you learned in the course of the night's events?
What have I learned? What have I
You
learned?
learned that some vampires can roll really high in their initiative.
Yep. I learned that, like, what my character learned?
It just said, yes, what your character has learned. Yes.
My character has learned that lying sometimes is important to do if you want to buy some time to get... I mean, I'm sure he knew that beforehand, so never mind. He learned... what did he learn? Well, I mean, literally, he learned he has to find Karen.
True. Sometimes you don't learn anything.
Yeah, I didn't really learn anything.
Okay, fair enough. Then I'll give you a point for being honest about that now.
Yeah?
No, but we will look at role-playing and heroism. So as I said, you definitely get a point for heroism.
Okay.
Mark that down. Remind me of your nature and demeanor again.
Nature, visionary, demeanor, eye of the storm.
Right. So, role-playing. The player carried out the role of a character well, not only entertainingly but appropriately, performed as the character should in the circumstances. Well, I think the fact, I know you got a point for heroism, but also I think just the mere fact that Olivia was your first priority, pretty much the entire session. You were looking at her, making sure she was okay. You went for her as soon as shit went down. Person in the same situation with the exact same character might have been like, "Ooh, fuck that! I'm getting my claws out. I'm gonna fucking brawl," So, I'd say that's definitely a point for the role playing as well. So, 3 points, not bad.
All
right.
Okay.
Any questions or comments?
No, but I just want to play some more.
We will. Yeah, it's an honor.
But you really had no idea.
Vampire's honor.
You thought I was going to go through a meat grinder and.
Could have been a meat grinder. You could have, hurled yourself out the window.
Yeah, there were a lot of. I was thinking of a lot of things. If Olivia wasn't there, and if ultimately I was thinking that's what I was going to do if I thrashed her with my claws enough.
Yeah.
The Jeanette, then I would have done that, but then I would have ran out, just Cowardly Lion style and just like went through the window. But I thought, I'll just get her into the elevator and then to get her down, and then I'll just battle this person out. I may die, but I don't know. But yeah, so.
Okay, well.
That's where it stands. Yep.